You're awake. Good. There. Now you understand your wrists, your ankles, every chain exactly where it should be. You may pull as hard as you like. Oh, wait. I made certain of that this time. I had quite long enough to think about you. What you did, what you took from me. I considered simply killing you. It would have taken perhaps 30 seconds less if I was feeling generous. But the problem is, dead men feel no regret. And I find it deeply unsatisfying. Do you know what it is to watch something you built, something you loved, disappear? No, not an instant. One by one, I felt each of them go, each one. My home, my halls, my cellars. You walked through all of it as though it belonged to you, as though you had any right to be here at all. A man like you, in a place like this. Bella first, then Cassandra, and my Daniela. But enough talk. You stumbled through my castle like a lost dog and had the audacity to survive. Before anything else, you will be washed properly. I have standards, even for vermin. You walk into this castle full of purpose, didn't you? So determined, so certain of yourself. You never stop to consider that perhaps you are not the hunter here. I imagine you've never had the pleasure of a proper bath, have you? Let's make your first real one memorable. My own formula. I've been refining it for 3 centuries. You won't find it anywhere else in this world. rose extract from my garden. Certain minerals from the mountains. And one or two certain things I prefer to not name in polite company. Don't look so alarmed. If I wanted to poison you, there are far more efficient methods. Ha! Good. It isn't entirely your fault being born where you were born. You are shaped by your circumstances, dragged up from the dirt rather than raised. In the filth you were born into. I wonder, under all of the dirt, who are you really? You came into my home wearing all of it like armor. The mud, the dried blood, as if it made you formidable. There is something almost satisfying about this, stripping away everything you wear. Lean back and hold your breath. These walls used to hold so much sound. Do you know that? My daughters, they are allowed to carry through it. yes, other sounds too. Screams mostly. My guests had the tendency to lose their composure towards the end. Now there is nothing. Just stone and silence. You know, when Mother Miranda told me you were still alive, I was angry, furious actually. I had all manner of ideas, none of them particularly subtle, but then I thought, no, that would be wasteful. I have something very special planned for you. Something that took me quite a long time to arrange. I think you'll find it very fitting. My father kept a razor like this one, 300 years old and still sharp enough. Relax. It's just a hot towel. I'm not going to hurt you. Not right now. The heat opens the skin, makes everything smoother and easier. I always do properly. If something worth doing it is worth doing it well. You know, most men who sat in this chair did not live in particularly good condition. You, however, have a very different appointment ahead of you. You have an interesting face. Not a compliment, just an observation. I've seen thousands of faces, frightened ones mostly, angry ones occasionally. Yours is different. And now you're still thinking, calculating. I respect that. Now, it looks something like worth keeping. Look at you, finally. That disgusting stench of gunpowder and swamp water is gone. But texture, so stiff, so neglected. You, modern man, have absolutely no concept of proper care. You've left to your own devices. You turn into animals completely. My daughters laughed when I brushed their hair. Dad would sit on the rug. Daniel would complain that I was being too rough. And Cassandra would just purr like a cat. I spent centuries caring for them, and sure they were perfect. Every detail, every ribbon. You know, Ethan, looking at you like this, so quiet, so small, you remind me of someone. A young craftsman from the valley. It was almost a century ago. If my memory serves me right, he came to the castle to repair the stained glass in the opera hall. He was just like you, bold, stubborn. He thought his little human hands could create something eternal. He used to look at me with that same mixture of terror and fascination. I let him finish his work. I even let him believe he would return to his family. But when the last piece of glass was set, I realized I had grown quite such a precise way of organizing my sheet music. Such an obedient, quiet presence. So I decided he would stay. For 20 years, he didn't utter a single complaint. He just existed, perfectly fulfilling his duties. Do you know what happened to him? He grew old. It was the most fascinating, wretched things to watch. Day by day, his skin wrinkled, his back bent, his mind withered, while I stayed exactly as I am now. Mortals are terribly fragile, like seasonal flowers. There, a proper parting, clean, orderly, much better. Now, let's find you something decent to wear. I won't have you wandering my halls looking like that. Well then, before you learn of your fate, you should have one last drink. My final gift to you, Ethan. Savor the complexity. A thief like you doesn't deserve such a vintage, but I want you to remember. I want you to remember the taste of my finest work. Mother Miranda said, "You're special. You don't rot so easily, do you? Your flesh heals, your body endures. Tell me, Ethan, did you enjoy your drink?" This is very, very special vintage, infused with the ancient malt of this valley, a drop of Mother Miranda's grace, and my own blood.
can do whatever you want. Try to hit me. Try to run to your precious daughter. Look at that. You can't. But I can see it in your eyes. You're still in there. You're screaming, aren't you? Splendid. Your mind is perfectly dead, even. You will feel the cold. You will feel the fatigue. You will watch every single thing you do. But your flesh, your hands, your legs, they no longer belong to you even. From this moment on, your body answers only to my voice. My silent, immortal doll.